What's up, YouTube? The last video was the dyno tune. This one now has to do with the new California exhaust law that it's been around, but they just started enforcing it this January about the 95 decibels, no modified exhaust, stuff like that. But you know, this car is highly modified and it probably is under 95 decibels, but from the back side, it looks like it has a huge pipe. It's an NVIDIA G200 if I remember correctly, and that was already changed out from an N1 I previously had. I got pulled over twice in 1 week for running the N1. It's this real small can, doesn't really muffle anything, so I traded with someone and did the G200, and it's a lot quieter, but I never really liked the look of it. So this law came around and this gave me the opportunity to buy one of these guys. So I will show you what I always wanted, and I will test out the decibels for you guys. It's Stromung, German. It's a twin tip design, so we're gonna get rid of this huge ugly 4-inch race looking tip anyways, and put a little bit more mature twin tip on, which should still have the same amount of flow. And I will also get on the dyno because I have to retune anyway, and I will show you guys if it reduced any horsepower at all, which I don't think it will, but we will still give you some dyno results with it. So let me unpack this bad boy so you can see it. And the main thing I really want to check if it's gonna connect to the NVIDIA mid pipe down there. They provide a mid pipe in here as well, but this one has a little resonator in it, so it keeps it nice and deep, and it should quiet it down still if I can still connect it, but we'll find out. So let me unpack this for you and you can see it. So the exhaust is all unpacked. Check this quality out from Stromung here. Alright, put it all on, the Stromung. So this is first startup.
Wow, it's like a brand new car.
It's not bad. I don't think that's All right, so we got the new Stromung exhaust on, and you can barely tell it's even running, right? It's so quiet, but this is after I let it warm up a little bit. 45-degree angle, 19 inches away. We are at about 80, let's say 80 decibels. I'm gonna have Johnson get in the car and rev it up, do the two-step again like we did with the G200 exhaust, but it definitely seems a lot quieter. If you're here in person, if you ever want to hear it, you let me know, but it almost sounds like nothing. So one more time. Well, 93. So I think it's about the same, but when you hear it idling, it sounds like nothing. And you can hear it. All right, that's your test right there. But look how good it looks. Way more mature looking, super undercover. Twin tip alls looks great. Hit up Stromung, great quality, good sound, and most of all, it looks good. That pipe alone won't draw the attention of any cops around, so now I gotta go take it on test drive and see how it sounds on the road. Alright, so going for a little test drive after the install of the Stromung exhaust. Probably by the camera you could tell that it's pretty darn quiet in here now. This is cruising at 3,000 RPM right now, about 30 miles an hour, which is pretty darn quiet. My buddy's behind me in his WRX swap GC as well, and his is, I think, definitely louder than mine. You can hear more of the squeaks and rattles inside the car than you can the exhaust itself now. It does feel like the power band's slightly different with this exhaust. I'm gonna have to get a retune for sure. But I like the sound. Super incognito, very quiet. The look from the outside is very stock. Highly recommended. I would get it. Not too many people know about this exhaust. It's Stromung. I will put the link in the bio. Stromung.com, I think it is, if I remember correctly. But yeah, if you're in California and you need to quiet your exhaust down, make it look more stock, this is the one to get for sure. Here, I'll do a little, from the stop sign, I'll do a little pull for you so you can hear what it sounds like from the inside of the car on throttle. You can't even hear anything. It's so quiet now. It's almost too quiet, but I like it. It's gonna be better. Most of the tracks around here, like Laguna Seca, have a decibel meter out around turn 5, and you can't be over 95 as well, just like California streets. So it's pretty good. I think Sonoma as well. So I think this is gonna be good. I highly recommend it. And the other sound you hear, probably the squeaking, is the fuel pressure, the Tomei fuel pressure regulator I have. It's pretty loud. Just this, I have it mounted straight to the firewall, and man, I have to put a gasket there. It's mounted directly to the firewall, so all the sounds of the fuel pressure regulator is coming through the firewall, so you can hear that. That's even louder than exhaust now. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll probably be back at the tuner, tuning for the new exhaust, the new fuel system I'm putting in as well, which is the in-tank radium pumps. So those will supply more fuel that I need. He said I was a little bit low on fuel in 5th and 6th gear, so that's gonna be good. All right, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.